So for the second part of the video, I'm going to do a review of the Revlon Photo Ready Foundation. This came out, I think, in the last couple months. I'm not quite sure when it debuted, but it's been the talk of the beauty community. Everybody's done, you know, reviews of this, so I thought I would just throw in my own 2 cents. This foundation is a medium to light coverage foundation that leaves a dewy, sort of shimmery finish. What that means is, for example, there's the Revlon Color Stay. When you put that on, it's like a matte finish, like it just looks matte. When you apply this foundation, however, it contains little shimmer particles. The shimmer particles are not like chunky glitter or something. They're just very, very fine, and they're contained in the foundation. So when you apply it, your skin looks like dewy and fresh. So here you can see it, what it looks like with all the products that I put on. But by itself, it is a little bit shimmery. So if you go like super, super close up to a mirror, you can see the shimmer. However, if you're, you know, if you just look at a person or someone's looking at you, they're not going to be like, oh my God, look at all the shimmer on her face. It's not overbearing. I think it's a nice foundation personally. However, big however, if you have oily skin and you're looking for a foundation for summer, this is not the right foundation for you, I think, because it gives that kind of dewy look. It can kind of enhance the oiliness factor if you have oily skin, especially if you get, you know, around your T-zone, or like, you know, if you get oily in the summer from sweating and stuff like that. I think this foundation is only going to enhance that, and it's just going to look too sweaty on you. So I would not recommend this for people with oily skin. I don't think you'll have good results with it. I would recommend this foundation to people with normal to dry skin. If you have combination skin, this might already be too much for you. But if you have like very balanced normal skin and then dry skin, I think this foundation is very nice. If you have blemishes on your skin, if you have skin that kind of needs to be covered, if you have, you know, acne or scarring or anything like that, I don't think you'll be happy with this foundation either, because it is kind of medium to light coverage. It isn't full coverage. So if you're looking for a full coverage foundation, this isn't the right one. So I think it is a good foundation if you're looking for that specific thing. If you're looking for a dewy, shimmery finish, lightweight, not too much coverage, and if you have normal to dry skin, I think this foundation is great. If you don't have that kind of skin, or if that's not what you're looking for, I don't think this foundation will work for you. The other thing I wanted to address is the coloring. Now, this one is the lightest one that's available in Switzerland, which is 03 Shell. And there's 2 other lighter ones that are actually available in North America. So for me, this foundation is not the right shade. I know that. Like I could have blended it all the way down my neck, but I would have to cover like, you know, everything. So I didn't want to do that. So I'm actually going to be purchasing the lightest one, I think, which is vanilla. I'm gonna have to buy that on eBay or something because it's not available here. However, in the States, you do have a bit more selection in color range. I don't think the color range is as wide as the Revlon Color Stay, but I do think you do have more choice. I think here we only get 6 shades. The other thing I wanted to address is the price. Now, I think in the States it costs between, I've read it costs between like 12 and 15 or something like that, but you can sometimes get buy one, get one free, in which case I think that's a good deal. If you get buy one, get one free, I think that foundation is very affordable. This foundation in Switzerland costs over $30 US. That's a lot of money, I think, for a drugstore foundation. Like even the Revlon Color Stay foundation here in Switzerland costs like 25 or 26 Swiss francs, which is maybe like $24 US or something, which is a lot for drugstore foundation. Like that's pushing it. I think it's 32 Swiss francs, which is like about $30 US for a drugstore foundation. That's really, really too much, I think. So I think the price here in Europe is way too much for what it is, because you can get, you know, if you spend maybe 5 or 10 francs more, you can get a high-end brand from like Bobbi Brown or from Clinique or something like that. So I think the price is too high here. I think for $12 or something I would get it. I think that's a fair price, because I think this is one of the better drugstore foundations available if you're looking for that kind of dewy finish. As far as I know, there's no other drugstore foundation that has this kind of finish. Lastly, some people compared it to the Makeup Forever HD. I don't have that foundation, so I can't, you know, personally compare it. However, I don't think the HD has as much shimmer as the Revlon Photo Ready. So as for photographing this kind of foundation, you want to be careful about that. This isn't exactly the foundation that I would wear if I was going to a photo shoot or if I was, you know, having my wedding day or something, because I think it can kind of look a little bit strange in flash photography. But overall, I think I really like this foundation, you know, because I have the skin for it. You know, my skin is fairly even, I don't have breakouts, and you know, my skin is kind of on the normal to dry side. So for me, this is perfect. But if you kind of fall outside that range, I'm not sure if it's gonna work for you. So yeah, I think that's it for the Revlon Photo Ready, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial on how to get that dewy glow for summer. So if you have any experience with Revlon Photo Ready yourself, you can leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback on this. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.